Do I regret spending 10K on an American Bully puppy? Most people thought I was crazy, but that one decision completely changed my program, my vision, and even my kennel's future. Before BULLieve, I was buying $500 dogs, scatter breeding, and not producing what I really wanted. But investing in him forced me to start over, build smarter, and create a consistent look that I can stand behind. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how that one investment turned into stud feeds, champion productions, and even helping other breeders build their yards. And at the end, I got a message for the upcoming breeders who are thinking about making the same move. What's going on, Bully fam? Queen City Bullies Aaron checking in. We back with another video. As you can see by the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about the long overdue discussion of, do I regret the decision that I made about, I guess, 4.5, almost 5 years ago, to spend 10K on my boy BULLieve. Most people said I was crazy. When I told them what I was doing, and I was going to drop 10 bands on a dog, they said I was absolutely crazy. And honestly, I was one of those people too. Like I said, I started back with $500 dogs. So to me, dropping that amount of money on a dog was just insane. But I came to the realization after I did what I call an evaluation on my program. So I was a few years into breeding dogs, and I decided to do an evaluation on my program. I'm looking at my yard and I'm asking myself, being honest with myself, am I happy with the direction that my program is going in? Am I happy with the quality of the productions that I'm putting out there? And are these dogs meeting the vision that I have for my program? And the answer after I evaluated my yard was no. So I had to make an uncomfortable decision, which was starting over. And that whole process began with BULLieve. So once I figured out that I wasn't going in a direction with my program that I wanted to, I wasn't producing the style of dogs that I wanted, the dogs wasn't coming out the way I wanted them to, so I knew I had to make a drastic change in my yard. So I started looking up different bloods that I can bring into my program that's gonna enhance my program. So I ended up coming across Champion Brim. Y'all know Champion Brim is one of the best producing American Bully studs out there. So I ended up finding him, and I decided that I was actually gonna get a female. I wanted to come with a foundation female. I was gonna start my program completely over, and I was gonna come with a foundation female. So I went and researched and talked to quite a few different breeders. And I stumbled across the guy who had the litter that BULLieve came out of, and something about him, we just clicked, and I went on ahead and locked in with him, and I was going to be getting a female out of that litter. Now, like I said, I was in the process of starting my whole yard over as I was getting BULLieve, so I'm thinking I'm going to get this female and we're going to go from there. Now, something just told me before the litter dropped, something told me to go ahead and just grab a boy. What I need to do is get a stud, because at the time I didn't really have a foundation male either. So I'm like, okay, I really need to get a male too. So knowing what Brim was producing, I said, I got to get a piece of that. I'm going to go ahead and grab a male. So I reached out to him, told him, lock me in for a male. I grabbed BULLieve. And to be honest with you, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I knew that the dog was going to be super nice. But I didn't know he was going to be as short and as compact as he is. As you can see, he's a beautiful dog. He got an amazing headpiece on him. You know, the temperament on the dog is amazing. And to be honest, that was exactly what I was looking for. And I knew that blood was going to take me to the next level. So once I got him, though, I realized, you know, he a next level dog for my program. I got to breed him to dogs that's going to help him meet his potential. And I realized that the females I had on my yard, they just really didn't match up. They didn't align with what I was really trying to do. So I made the decision that I was going to go ahead and actually buy a few females too. I had to go and buy a few females. So like I said, he really forced my hand into changing my program around. And once I did that, I brought in dogs like Brown Sugar. I brought in dogs like Okoye, just specifically for him. They had similar blood with him, so I knew that I was going to be able to start doing tighter breedings, Because before I was just doing scatter breedings. I was taking this dog with this dog. The bloods didn't really match up. The look of the dogs didn't really match up. I was just kind of throwing breedings together. And that was the reason why I wasn't really making the dogs that I wanted. But once I got BULLieve, something just kind of clicked to me. And I was right in that process where I was kind of hitting that sweet spot as far as my breeding process. Like I said, I had a few litters. I produced some pretty nice dogs. But what I really wanted to lock in was on a consistency, because I was having litters and only getting 1 or 2 nice dogs out of a litter, as opposed to having a litter of a full consistent litter. So having him really did that for me. It's like I said, he really brought in the quality, the consistency, and he really changed the whole look of my programming. And honestly, he changed my vision too, because like once I started to produce the quality of dogs that I was producing, it was night and day from what I was producing before. And honestly, this boy really changed our program and took it to the next level. Like I said, before we got BULLieve, we only got like 1 lock-in off our studs. But since we got him, he got us over 30 lock-ins just with him alone. So like I said, that alone changed the program. Like I said, it was a super big decision and a heavy investment for me to make at the time, spending the 10K. But if you think about it, the 30 lock-ins just alone more than paid for itself. So like I said, and it's not just about the money. Don't get caught up in the money, because this ain't just about the money. This video is really for the dog lovers, for the breeders, for the ones that's out there trying to aspire and take their program to the next level. This is not so much for the businessman that's looking at this like, oh, okay, you can make money off these dogs. Let me go ahead and try to get in where I fit in. I mean, that's cool. It's cool to make money off these dogs, but like I said, it was about taking my program to that next level and producing the quality productions. And having him breeding to brown sugar, breeding to a Okoye, helped me produce some super nice dogs. And I'm gonna show y'all these dogs in a minute. I'm gonna let y'all see his productions. We got studs off of BULLieve. We got quality females off BULLieve. We even now to the point where we got grandkids off of BULLieve. I got line bred BULLieve. I got inbred BULLieve. And like I said, we got BULLieve grandkids. And one thing you're gonna see in his productions is that not only do he reproduce himself, but he can even outproduce himself. And anybody that done bred to him or then bought puppies from me, they can vouch for it. He doing it almost every single time. He throwing his look, and he doing it just about on every single litter. We even officially got champion production off of this boy. That's right, BULLieve got champion. Actually, he got grand champion Karma, his daughter, just grand champed out. Shout out to my boy over there at Stay Down Kennels, my guy Marcus. He bought a BULLieve and Queen City Bullies Dynasty daughter from us. That was a 5-generation production out of Queen City Bullies that he bought her. He took her into the show ring and actually grand champed her out. And then he turned around and produced a female off of her and grand champed her too. So that's proof right there to you that BULLieve not only producing the quality look, but he putting out show quality bulls at that. Like I said, man, check my boy out. We're gonna get to these productions. I want y'all to see these quality productions, man. Like I said, that boy BULLieve, he putting it down in a real major way. We're gonna start with his twin, Beloved. I'm gonna pull her out for y'all. All right, this right here is Beloved, my boy BULLieve's twin. As you can see, she looked just like him. She low to the flow and compact just like him. Got that blue tri look on her. She is off the BULLieve and Okoye litter that I did. Y'all know Okoye was a grand champion, Mr. Bean, Casablanca, and she was a Grim granddaughter too. So her pedigree super loaded. She got BULLieve in her as well as all of that as well. So this girl is super nice. One of my favorite BULLieve daughters, as y'all can see. She's super clean, correct. Like I said, BULLieve, he just did it for us, man. Once we got him, he really was able to help us produce the quality of dogs that we like to produce. This girl is structurally sound. She's a beautiful, beautiful dog. She got a great temperament on her. She's a good mom. She produced well. That's the thing about BULLieve. Not only do he produce, but he produced dogs that produce dogs. So like I said, my boy Marcus, he bought his girl grand champion Karma and then produced a girl off of her. Now she a grand champion. So it's proof out there that BULLieve definitely taking people programs to the next level. And that's really when it hit me too, for real. Like, it ain't just about, you know, me. It ain't just about the money. At this point now, it's about a legacy. That's why I'm making this video, to put it out there so you know, like, it's about the legacy. Because not only did he do big things for me, he did big things for other people. He turned other people's yards up and put other people in a position to win. Like I said, you know, if you bought a BULLieve production from me, a son, a daughter off BULLieve, or if you bred to BULLieve and you produce some BULLieve puppies, drop a comment down below and tell me what he did for your program. I guarantee you there's some people out there that'll let you know that BULLieve definitely taking programs to the next level. Like, look what he did for me. Look what he did for my family. Look what he did for Queen City Bullies, our program. Just look at this beautiful girl right here. Like I said, she one of my favorite dogs out of the program. She looked just like him. Like I said, the boy not only produced his look, but he can outproduce himself as well. This is a female right here. Look how low to the flow she is, how compact she is. Like I said, I love her temperament. She looked just like her daddy, man. It's crazy how much she looked just like her dad. She's super clean. As you can see, this girl really need to be in the show ring. We've been slacking on getting the dogs out in the shows, but look at that. She got the neck, the shoulders, she compact, she got the muscle tone. Like I said, her mom got muscle tone blood in her, Casablanca, Mr. Bean. That's top of the line pedigree right there. And then, like I said, you throw BULLieve in there, you got Champion Brim, which is a Grim son, and then you also got Clico in there. Her pedigree is super loaded, man. Like I said, this girl definitely make it do what it do, man. Beautiful girl right here. Yes, sir. All right, y'all, this is another BULLieve daughter. My girl Sugar Bear right here. She out of the BULLieve and Brown Sugar breeding. Y'all know Brown Sugar is one of my foundation females. I actually bought Brown Sugar around the time that I got BULLieve to go with BULLieve so that she can help me produce more quality dogs. Look at this girl, Sugar Bear, though, man. She is just a little sweetheart, man. But she low to the flow and compact for sure. I'm gonna see if I can get her up for y'all. Little lazy thing. She's super small though, as y'all can see. She got a super nice chest on her. Short, compact. This girl helped take my program to the next level too. Like I said, BULLieve produce dogs that produce quality dogs. She nervous, y'all. But this girl, she helped me produce our latest upcoming pups that we got on the yard. I'm gonna be showing y'all them here too in a minute. But she been throwing down for us too every time. She got we got actually 2 different litters of productions off of her on the yard. We bred her back to BULLieve. We got some productions off of that, and then we also bred her to. We did an outcross breeding to bring in some fresh new blood with that boy Littlefoot with that Veneno blood. So like I said, she definitely helped take our program to the next level. Just look at how small she is. Look at that right there, man. I love this girl too. Like I said, she's super short, low to the flow, compact for sure. Like I said, man, BULLieve, he throwing it down every single time. And as you can see, as with this girl, Sugar Bear, as with the last girl, Beloved, I showed y'all, he producing quality and he also throwing consistency. Look at that girl, Sugar Bear. But yeah, my girl Sugar Bear, she definitely low to the flow. She compact for sure. Like I said, BULLieve definitely every time he throwing down, he helping us take our program to the next level. This is a female from an entirely different litter, and it'll go to show you how consistent BULLieve is. He throw a certain look. He throw clean dogs. He throw functional dogs. As you can see, she got a good top line on her. She got clean feet on her. She got a nice headpiece on her. He just put a total package on the dogs. Like I said, he definitely took our program to the next level. And as you will be able to see, he took other people's programs to the next level too. Boy, this right here is the biggest of them all. Y'all already know this boy is, in my opinion, my unbiased opinion, I'm gonna say, this one of BULLieve best sons right here. My boy, incredible, man. He's starting to own legacy of his own. This boy is super nice, man. That's what I mean by the definition of outproducing yourself. Look at how thick this boy is, how boned up, how girthy this boy is, how Nice of a rear end. Just look how thick that rear end is. And this is Sugar Bear's littermate brother. So this goes to show you the quality of the consistency of the breeding that we put together. Like I said, super nice boy right here, thick as can be, but as big as he is, as you can see, he just a big teddy bear. He just a big baby, man. And that's one thing that I like about the blood that we run in here. The dogs not only look good, but their temperament is good too. Come on, big boy. Look at this big boy. He going crazy for these streets. But man, I definitely had to show y'all this boy. He the future of our program. Come on, big boy. Just look at the thickness of this boy. The girth, the bone, the neck and shoulders on this boy. Y'all know Queen City Bullies is the home of the neck and shoulders. And this boy right here embodies that, man. It makes no sense how thick this boy is. Like I said, man, BULLieve, he did it again. He just took our program and took it to a whole nother level. If you go back 5 years ago and look at the quality of the dogs that we was putting out there, they was nice, they was okay. But man, when I tell you the consistency through and through of the dogs that we done produced over the last 5 years, these dogs that I just showed y'all go to show that. Beautiful dogs, like I said. These boys, this boy definitely created a legacy of his own. Like, and when I named him BULLieve In Yourself, it just fit where we at in our life at this moment in time. Like I said, when I decided to get him, it was at a time where I wasn't sure if I was satisfied with the quality of the dogs that I was putting out there. But once I got him, it put everything all into perspective. And I'm sitting there brainstorming on what I'm gonna call this new dog that I got. And what I came up with was BULLieve In Yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just a name. All right, now we got out the newest members of the Young BULLieve Nation. Right here in my hands, I got a BULLieve daughter. Like I told y'all, I took and bred BULLieve back to Sugar Bear. So this is a 2 times inbred BULLieve daughter right here. Check her out, she's super nice. As you can see, she already got that headpiece that's reminded me of BULLieve. Nice structure on her headpiece. Neck and shoulders already showing on this girl. She got a short back. She's super little. This girl like 4 months old already. As you can see though, she's super nice. Thick rear on this girl. Looking just like that Young BULLieve Nation. Once again, like I said, the consistency that he was able to put through and through in our program is just night and day from what we was doing years and years ago. But he helped us build a name that we can stand by. Like I said, over the last 4 or 5 years or so, we've been producing nothing but consistency, nothing but quality dogs, nothing but dogs that people that's buying pups from us, they happy, they satisfied, they taking their programs to the next level. Look at this girl right here. This girl is actually available on a co-own. I'm asking $5K and a pup back for her. Check this girl out, she's super nice. I'm gonna put her down with her brother and sister. Like I said, I also got her brother and sister out here. Sugar Bear is all of their mom. The black tri female, like I said, she's off of BULLieve. And the 2 chocolate tries is BULLieve grandkids. They off of Littlefoot and Sugar Bear. That was the breeding that I did to bring in the new blood. So I took and bred a BULLieve daughter, Sugar Bear, to Littlefoot, which is some of that Veneno blood, which helped us bring in some new blood with Queen City Bullies, like I said, to add to that Young BULLieve Nation, because y'all know we're gonna take it all the way with that Young BULLieve Nation blood, man. They looking super good. I wanna say the chocolate tries is, they 9 months old. Right here we got my boy Ballistic. He's super small, y'all. Ballistic, I'm hoping will come on to be the next stud for Queen City Bullies. As you can see, he got a super short back. He really low to the flow. His dad, Littlefoot, is a micro. His mama, Sugar Bear, is also a micro. As you can see, he got a super short back on him. That muscle, that neck and shoulders is starting to come in. Honestly, they in their linky stage right now. Him and his sister, Sugar Bear right here. Or I'm sorry, Sugar Baby. Sugar Baby is his sister. She got a super thick rear on her. As you can see, she got a super thick rear on this girl. She thick in the body. She got bone on her. They only 9 months, so they in their linky stage. And one thing about the Young BULLieve Nation blood now, I know how it work. I know how it grow. I know how it mature. It take time. It take time for these dogs to grow. But even at a young age, you can really see the quality already. You see the neck and shoulders is there. You see the muscle tone is there. You see the short, compact backs that we like to produce here at Queen City Bullies. Y'all know at Queen City Bullies, this is the home of the neck and shoulders. Ain't that right, sugar baby? Beautiful, beautiful pups, up and comers right here. Both of these pups right here will be our up and coming productions. That girl Sugar Baby, I got high expectations for her. I'm gonna probably do another outcross with her. Like I said, I outcross her mama with some Veneno blood. I'm probably gonna do one more outcross when I breed her, and then bring her back in to that Young BULLieve Nation blood. That way we have more blood to work with for years to come. That way we not breeding so tight. Cause like I said, y'all know, now we to the point where we got inbred, line bred BULLieve. So it's time to kind of switch it up. Check this girl out again one more time, y'all. This girl looking super good right here, man. Like I said, she's super nice, y'all. You can't go wrong with getting this girl. If you like what you see, if you see what you like, man, don't hesitate to hit my line, tap in, give us a call, shoot us a text. Let's make it happen, man. Like I said, this girl is available. Like I said, I want 5K on a co-own, so I want a pup back off of this girl. I just got to, like I said, she inbred BULLieve. She offered one of my best productions. Y'all seen Sugar Bear, she ain't no joke. She a super nice dog, and the proof is in the pudding. Like I said, there's 2 different litters off of Sugar Bear from 2 different dogs, so they definitely gonna produce. They produce them from generation to generation, and that's the thing that I love about the Young BULLieve Nation blood and what my boy BULLieve In Yourself did for our program. Like I said, man, I got a message at the end for the young up and coming breeders and the ones that's considering doing the same thing that we did and taking a program to the next level. Maybe you just starting out, maybe you've been doing this for a while and you realizing your program ain't where you want it to be at and you want to take it to that next level. All you got to do is believe in yourself. Come up with a vision and stick to that. Don't follow the trends. Don't follow what everybody else doing. Don't listen to what everybody else saying. Cut out the noise. Lock in on your vision. Believe in yourself and go towards your vision with every breeding that you do. Make sure every breeding that you do is better than the next one. Plan your breedings out strategically and just step by step, make sure you're taking your program to the next level. And be honest with yourself. If you're looking at your dogs like I looked at mine and I'm like, they just ain't it, then that's just what it is. It's a hard conversation to have and a realization that you got to come to. But I promise you, once you make that step and you breed the dogs that you want to breed, because see, what I did was I started out with what I could afford. You know what I'm saying? And I'm breeding dogs that necessarily ain't what my mind want to produce, but I'm thinking, all right, I could put this with that and it'll make something better, when that necessarily ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? You got to put quality with quality to produce quality. You know what I'm saying? You can't take a $500 dog and breed it to another $500 dog and then think you're going to produce $5,000 dogs. And like I said, once again, it's not about the money. If you in this for the money, you're not going to make it. I'm going to tell you right now. You're going to burn out. You're going to crash out, because when the hardships come, when the tough times come, when the breedings don't take, when the studs not getting locked in, when money running low, you're not going to want to take care of all of these dogs and do this. But when you got the passion and the love for the breed and for the dogs, it show for itself every time. Like I said, this right here is quality, man. I'm loving the quality of the productions that we producing over here at Queen City Bullies. Like I said, we strive for excellence. We strive for quality. That girl Sugar Baby just looking amazing, man. She's staying in that mirror too. Look, she's staying in that mirror. She love looking at herself in the mirror. That just lets you know that she knows she bad, man. She knows she bad, man. Look at that right there, man. But yeah, man, that's the message for the breeders out there, man. Y'all make sure that you lock in, believe in yourself, stick to your vision, and just don't give up on yourself. It's gonna be hard, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, these dogs look good, the quality of the productions is fire, but if you look over a period of time, how much it took to get to this point, and to be honest with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. We just getting started. These dogs right here gonna take us to another level. Like, we bought BULLieve, but every dog that I showed you, other than BULLieve in this video today, we produced it. And that's what BULLieve gave us the capability of doing, to be able to produce dogs that we can say that we proud of. When you look down at these dogs right here, I'm proud to say I produced each and every one of these dogs, that they come from Queen City Bullies, that they come off of BULLieve and that young BULLieve Nation blood. Like I said, it's a name that we can be proud of and that we can stand by. Always believe in yourself. I'm Aaron, Queen City Bullies. We out. I'm going to get with y'all on the next one. Yes, sir.